Welcome. This is Scott, aka Swift Seller. I'm gonna be listing a few things tonight. Hopefully, gonna list 3 keyboards. 3 keyboards. I mean, like a whole bunch. 1, 5, 8, 16, 17 of them. There's 3 different colors. There's a pinkish one, a silver one, and there's black ones. These are retail arbitrage, and I had them in Amazon, but I pulled them out because I think I'm gonna stop Amazon. I say think because I said I was going to, but then I'm like, oh, should I hold on to it? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I should get rid of it. I don't know. I'm debating. I'm debating about it. I don't really want to close my account, but I feel like I want to. If anybody knows anything about FBA or Amazon, I was doing FBA, but maybe I just want to get off of FBA and do MBA. Amazon. Fulfilled by FBA, MBA, merchant, fulfilled by Amazon, fulfilled by FBM, fulfilled by merchant. I forget what it's called. Fulfilled by Amazon, FBA, FPM. Yeah, maybe I just want to do FBM, fulfilled by merchant, and send in 40 items, I guess. I don't know. Or if I even do send in 40 items. I guess I don't have to send them. I don't have to send them in, do I? Do I need a... Do I need a... Yeah. Do I need to have a... I can't think of anything. Do I need to pay a membership fee if I'm merchant fulfilled? That's my question. If I don't, then I will do that. Anywho, time to take some pictures and get some stuff listed.
Boy, that's differ. It's down there.
Look at the difference in color on these. One is real light, one's bright. They're the same thing though. So I bought 7 more totes like those 30-gallon totes today. I bought the gray ones. I bought 7 more of those gray totes so I can put my inventory in them. These red totes here, I have inventory that isn't listed in them, and I got a box in over here that I needed a tote to put listed items in, so I was waiting to get some so I can put them in the tote. Now I gotta find a place to put them. I don't know where to put them. So yeah, there's that. And anyway, yeah, I just threw that bottle over there. Tried to get it to the recycling, and it didn't work. I'll pick it up later. Back to my list. Which one shall I pick? So I'm listing some keyboards if you're just tuning in. I got 3 colors of these. One's a rose color, one's silver, and one's black. I got like 19 of them, I think. So I did have these on Amazon, but I pulled them off. The market just tanked on them, so I pulled them out and trying to list them on eBay now. I thought it said I don't know. So I'll put it on this one. This one. I don't know what box this will fit in. Let's see. This will not fit in any of my priority boxes, except the large flat rate, but I ain't doing that. That doesn't do much. I wonder if I can just wrap this in paper and ship it out like that. What is those? I take them upstairs. Hello. You're welcome. Thank you for finding my channel. Both of you. Let me get my other chat up here so I can see these coming in faster. Just a second. Oh, shoot. That's not what I want. What the heck is going on here? Guess I did do that YouTube. Ah, that's not what I want. Come on. There we go. Here we are. Now I can see the chat a little better. I got my YouTube chat up. Now I can talk to you faster. Don't have to wait for the lag. Yeah, that works much better. Oh, no. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Oops. Alright. Welcome to my channel. I'm posting some keyboards. I'll look over every once in a while to see who's on, see who's chatting. I like to chat with y'all. Yeah, StreamYard is worse. That's why I have learned to pull the pop out. Not much though, but it is. Where are you guys at? I'm in Northwest Ohio. Lucky? I want to go to the beach. Are you like in Florida or are you in California? What beach you at? Washington. It's a ways away from here. Oh, so you went to Oregon. Well, you ain't home. Is it warm at least on the beach there? Oregon, that's still up north, isn't it? $40, and you're on the beach, and it's $40. That is not beach weather. Stay. Okay, so you're there for family? That's true. Then you can watch the sunset. The P and W, what's that mean? P and W. Aha. Well, it's like it was 40 something here today, and that felt warm because we've had 20 degrees for a while. So, it's a good day to go hunting. I don't hunt much anymore, but I own a meat market too, and we process deer, so I had 4 deer come in today that I skinned this morning. So, and I had the garage door open, and I felt fine, but the wind wasn't blowing on me. But it's a nice day for what we've had. Yeah, I've heard that Washington rains a lot. I used to have a buddy that lived in Washington when he was stationed over there. I think he lives up in Alaska now, but yeah, a lot of rain in Washington. That's for sure. Yes, I do believe so. That was back in 2005, though. Cool. Cool. I was stationed at Hill Air Force Base in Utah for 6 years, from 99 to 2005. And the bad thing about being there was I didn't even go skiing. Too expensive. Too expensive. But I did go camping, and up in the mountains there in Utah was really nice. Best place I've ever went camping, but I haven't been a whole lot of places. But I love camping, and that was really neat to be up there. Well, thank you. My pleasure. I didn't do much, but thank you. No battery. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Alright, now I'm gonna to deal with this now. Local apps like Facebook Marketplace, yes, I do. That's about it. But I do eBay and Facebook. And my grandpa, I think, was in World War II as well. I found I don't know where I put it, but I found I didn't find. My dad gave me a book of his that had stuff in it, and I think it was World War II. He was in the Army something Air Force before it switched over to just Air Force. It was called something else, but he wasn't in very long. I think he might have been drafted. I don't think he was in that long. But no, none of those. I've never heard of 5 Mile. I don't know. I don't know of anybody. I mean, it's not real big around here for Let Go or OfferUp. I don't think a lot of people just use Facebook Marketplace. There's Craigslist. I don't know who does anything on Craigslist anymore, but that's still out there. Used to be big. I don't know about anymore, but yeah, I'll have to look into that. Let Go and OfferUp. Let me write that down. Let Go. For 5 Mile. 5 Miles got me interested. Don't know what that is. Gotta work on my listing, so I gotta sit down. Hours away. I think I'm 3 hours behind you guys, or ahead of you. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. So what is it there? 10:08, 10 something. I think it's 3 hours. It's okay. I mean, what you see is organized. Over there, that's not organized. This little, I don't know how many square foot it is, but right in front of me is a table. Right behind me is a rack. So I don't have a lot of work room, and I have a pile right here that needs listed. And everything else in my basement needs listed. Per my wife, I have to list everything in my basement that we don't want before I can go source other stuff again. Yeah, let me show you what I got. I've shown it in other videos, but why go back and watch those when I can just show you? Don't, oh, shoot. I gotta disconnect my phone here before I can do anything, or it's gonna show stuff I don't want to show. Okay. Ah. All right, don't mind the bouncing around, but here we go. Okay, so over here you can see all the priority formed up. That way I can find the right box that I need to put my item in. If I can just hold it up there, and if it looks like it'll fit, I'll try to make it fit. If not, then I gotta find a different box. And then over here I have a scale, and that's where I wrap up packages right there. And that's also where my laptop sits. And then over here I have a trifold whiteboard where I take my pictures, and then a whiteboard on the bottom. And then as lighting, I have 3 lamp lights, the cheap lens that you get at Walmart. Yeah, that's my lighting. It works. It's very bright. And then behind, turn around, and up here I have rigged up a roll of bubble wrap and a whole bunch of plastic bags and more bubble wrap. And then in this box down here I have air bubbles and brown paper filling, and a shelf next to it I just have like my poly bags down there, and the non-see-through bags that you use for shipping up there. And then this shelf behind me I just put in not too long ago. I got this shelf out of my son's band room. They were giving it away. They had 2, but I could have got them both if I was greedy, but I let somebody else have one so we'd share, because I'm a sharing kind of guy. So you got bins down here. Got 4 bins, 3 down here and 1 up here. Those are all listed items. And then these 2 bins here are unlisted items that I need to list yet. And then I have a shelf here that has a variety of boxes that I accumulated from my shop. I own a meat market. I think I told you that. And then up here, these things here, everybody asks me, what are these? These are floaties, kids floaties, and blow up beach balls. Hey, you guys are at the beach. You need to buy a beach ball. Come on, buy a beach ball. And then finally up top here, I have some items that are boxed up already, bigger items that I just wanted to make sure that would fit in a box and package real well. So I packaged those up right away and put them up there. And then if you leave my little box space here, over here is a bunch of stuff that we need to get organized, and over here is a bunch of stuff. Well, that stuff there is all my camping stuff. That's not going anywhere. But like, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. A bunch of stuff. So the fun part is over here in this room. This room here. Can you see? It's just full. Well, pretty much that back side there, that's all stuff we don't want beyond the table full of Christmas packaging. So we have to go through that and list all that. And then that stack of stuff is a bunch of clothes that don't fit my kids no more that we need to list. And then in this room is more stuff. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that needs to be listed. So I won't be sourcing for a while because my whole basement's a sourcing pit. I have a death pile of my basement's my whole death pile. So Yeah, that was my rant. Now I'll catch up on the feed. Oh. Hello, Caffeinated Christy. Thank you for joining. Oh no, are you guys still there? Oh shoot. What did I just do? Oh, you're still there. I think. There you go. I have a black spot on mine, right at the bottom. I try to put the item I'm taking a picture of right in front of it so nobody sees the black spot on my whiteboard. I have another whiteboard. Oh, right behind it that I bought to have two setups. I was gonna have a setup at my shop so I could do stuff there too, but that didn't work out. Really? This is organized, Christy? I mean, oh, I forgot to show you something else. So under my table are all the boxes from the post office, all the priority boxes, and they're all numbered 1 through whatever. And if you saw on my boxes up there, they're all numbered 1 through whatever. So I can just find the number right away under my table here and find the box I need right away by number. Now that, Christy, is organized. Oh, I got floaties. First thing. Okay. I have a whole bunch though. What's normal now? Okay. We have 3. Yeah, that's what I have. I have 3 rooms too. This one, oh, there's 2 rooms in the other one, but it kind of looked like one, but it's 2 rooms. Oklahoma. Oh, you've done that too? Numbered your boxes? Is that what you're talking about, Christy? Hi, Amelia. Welcome to my chat. Thank you for coming in. Okay, oh wait. Oh, still not caught up. A few more messages. Yeah, I'm tired too. It's 1:20 here. Time for me to go to bed, but I'm determined to list. I was doing video editing earlier and posted my last video. I wanted to get that up for a lady that is renting a space from me now. She has a little boutique that she opened up. So I wanted to help her out and support her by sharing her new store. Yeah, so go back and watch that last video I put up. I think it turned out pretty good. I thought it kind of went with reselling, but she doesn't resell. She's a retailer. But I guess it would be reselling because she's buying from somebody else to sell. I mean, she doesn't make her clothes, so she is a reseller, right? She does. She just started a website, and she also does local shows. It sets up at places, so she already had a clientele following her, which is good. She's not starting from scratch. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yep. Reselling is retail. Retail is reselling. So Justin, I found you on Instagram, right? And now you found me. So about Instagram, call me an idiot because I don't know Instagram. I tried to share. I made my first post. 195 listings. I would like to be at 195 too. That's not going to happen by the end of this month. I'm at 120 something. I don't remember what. Hey Boondock, Mycel, how you doing? Thank you for joining my feed. Cliff, that's right. Okay, you didn't find me. You didn't find me on Instagram. You just did now. I just got the notification. So you're on Instagram anyway. Anyway. Yep, that's right. I think that's a pretty good picture with the light in the corner there. Kind of brighten me up. Yeah, I saw it came up on my phone. So anyway, about Instagram, I put that second post up there, and apparently you have to have a picture when you post on Instagram, correct? You can't just type something in. You have to take a picture first, or have a picture. And then I noticed the website doesn't link that I wanted to share to my YouTube channel. Is there a way to do that? Is there a way to make a website link? Well, thank you, Mary. Thank you for dragging him along. No, not that link. I still have to do that link, I think, for my own YouTube. But I wanted to put the link to the video I shared. I wanted to put the link to the video I shared. Yeah, and I was looking through other people's Instagrams and seeing if their website links in their posts were linking up, and they weren't. So I don't know. Boy, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Justin, again, for following me on Instagram. You guys are great. Well, I guess I could, but that's not what I don't want that link in my bio because it's not. I mean, I could put my YouTube link in there, and then they could find it that way. But yeah, the video is on my YouTube. It's the last video that I made. I just posted it this evening. When I was setting up my Instagram, I found out that I already had an Instagram account under my name, my real name, and now for a while, well, I think I don't have it fixed completely, but I got back into my Swift Seller Instagram just yesterday because it locked me out and it wouldn't let me back into my Swift Seller account. It would only go to my name, my Scott McMurtry account, and I just don't know how to delete that one because I don't need it. I don't want my real name one on there. I have my name as Swift Seller. I'll just use that one on Instagram. So do I have to do that? I guess I'll try it. I'll try putting it in my bio. I did copy and paste the link and it didn't highlight it. If anybody wants to join me, I added my link to the chat. I thought you were going to take a hammer to it if it didn't work. I think you said that. I think you were going to make a video of you destroying the thing if it didn't work. Do I need mods yet? Do I have, I don't even know if I know how to do mods. Do I have trolls in my feed already? Are you all trolls? Oops. Oh great, what'd I do? Who wants to be my mod? Either did I, Amelia. I didn't list anything either. I'm trying to list one thing and I can't. Chatting's pulling me away, which is fine. I'm fine with it. I like chatting. Motivation is a big thing. I just need time. I just need more time. You're all moderators. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's have a wrench party. Wrench party. Oh Lord, it's almost 2 o'clock. Boy. Oh, I'm behind. What the heck? I got greenhouse people. What's up, boys?
What's up? What's up?
Right, Scott, if you look,
Scott's buffering.
Am I?
you're good.
No, you're good now.
Scott, if you look down below, you can set us in a wider angle. It'll put two of you up top and one of us down below. There you go.
I was wondering why that was like that.
Tired of looking at my pimples.
What? Where's your pimple? Wait, make it bigger. I want to see.
How you doing, Cliff?
Cliff, you know I love you, buddy.
How you doing, Cliff? Not bad, you? Not
No,
bad.
don't make it bigger. He'll kick my butt. No, put him back. He'll kick my butt.
We're having fun at the coast. We finally made it to vacation here. Cool. How you doing, Scott? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm good.
So we're Justin and Marie. We're actually two different people.
Yeah, I saw that.
It does happen occasionally.
Uh-oh, Christy's shaking her wrench at us. What do we do?
What'd I do, Christy?
I get my speed back up.
If you move that, I'll try and go out on the
deck.
Yeah, I'll try and go out on the deck. If you move that. I gotta get my shoes up. Okay, Scott, I'm gonna come in on my phone. See if I can give you guys it might be noisy, so you might turn down your speakers. I'm gonna see if I can give you a shot of where we're at.
It's gonna sound like waves on the beach.
Might put me to sleep when he's on the beach.
Hey, Justin, you need a hood ornament for your vac truck?
That duck?
What's that? You need a hood ornament for your vac truck? I do not. I don't own it, so.
What the heck is that?
It's a duck.
Am I in?
Is it a mighty duck?
Hey, you're. I was gonna say, you shut your YouTube down?
Try that again.
Is that better?
All right, are we good?
Yep.
We're good.
Okay. Sorry.
You're looking out on the nothingness there.
Nothing. It's
Maybe
the never
bigger.
ending nothing. I can
She
see
wants
the
you to
way
make her
the
bigger.
wave-
Make her bigger, Scott.
We might have to do it off your phone.
We'll
I
see.
didn't see that before. Oh, here we go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we might have to do it off your phone.
It's all good. Just pan around a little bit. You'll be fine. We're going to go live here in a couple of days anyhow.
Where's your
During the day.
sandcastle?
If I can get it. Am I still echoing?
No, you're fine.
We gotta do it off your phone.
What level are you guys on?
We are on the 3rd floor. That's the tallest. That's the highest point in this building anyhow.
That's the grass. That's outside. That's somebody walking on the beach. Way, way, way out there. Okay, I'm going back in. It's cold.
She's done. You can bring us back up. There you go. Oh.
It's cold out there. It might be on the beach, but this is not Cali or Florida. Trust me.
Did you kill yourself out?
I killed myself all the way out.
Okay. So yeah, Scott, we got like 796 square foot house, no basement,
What?
and we've got 3 rooms full of stuff.
Our house is only 796 square feet.
That's
including
what
the
I
garage.
said.
You said like 900 and something.
I said 790
I
square
killed
feet.
myself
We
out.
don't have a basement.
Scott, you can kill my cam out. I'm done. I'm back in. There you go. He's got to do it off his phone. My phone is terrible for video at night. We can sit here and watch him though.
I could see the white part of the wave fall.
Yeah, it's raining here, so that's the best time to see it. Somehow we managed to never make it down here when it's really, really stormy. Ever. We always manage to like have to leave on the day it starts, or
So how y'all doing over there in the Midwest?
Cold.
besides cold.
I got a space heater right next to me, and when it goes off, I freeze.
We don't have to worry about that. It's pretty warm in this room.
Right. So they messed up our room reservations this year. It's not what I was hoping for, but it works.
But you got $400 off.
We did get $400 off. I'm not going to
Nice.
So that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decided to remodel the room that we normally are in and didn't bother to tell us.
Nice. Jeez.
Yeah, so somebody's not happy.
I had
Well,
He's happier now that he got $400 off his room.
I am.
yeah, I would be too. I had a reservation once at somewhere, and when I got there, they gave it to somebody else because I got there late. And I even told them I was going to show up late.
Yeah, we got here and they said, we're in this room. I'm like, well, that's not the room I reserved.
Well, they emailed me a while back with to confirm, and I'm like, the dates are wrong. Why are the dates wrong? So they're like, oh, well, we fixed that, blah, blah, blah. And then I called them back and said, well, you had this offer in the email. I want that. Apparently, I got the owner, and she was like, no, you don't get that. Needless to say, because of everything.
Yeah, because of the room move and the bad customer service over the last month or two, it's like,
Well, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just not what we normally get.
the gal that we normally deal with when we come down here, she's like, that's it. We're giving you $400 off. Don't say anything to anybody else. Here we go.
Sounds like you got a good deal then.
We did.
$400.
Let's just say I love this room now.
He loves it more than he did when he got here and looked at it.
Can I have the $400 off room next time?
Right?
Well, this is our 6th year coming down here for the week of Thanksgiving. We've been coming down to this joint for the last 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, we weren't real excited when we got here. We were dealing with people that we had never dealt with before, and we're like, what the hell's going on? And we come down here, they the room's completely different than what we originally set up, and it's like, what the hell, you know?
Heck,
So they
What
they
the
knew
heck?
we weren't happy. So
Well, at least they made up to it good.
yeah, I'm fine. I still have my ocean view out the window.
right. So we got the ocean view, we got the kitchen.
Makes everything better, right?
It saves us a ton of money.
Good night,
Night,
Amelia.
Amelia.
Have a good night. I do have to say the Wi-Fi is better on this side, though.
The Wi-Fi does seem to be better over here.
We got the Shiloh Inn right next door.
So what do you got 3D going on tonight there, Cliff?
I'm trying to make that that spool holder again for Dymo 4XL.
Are you?
Are you trying to
It
make the
didn't-
middle piece?
Yeah. It didn't like it seemed like it went on and I was threading it in and it just locked. So I grabbed a pair of pliers to loosen it off and it just snapped. I made that guy.
How'd your sign turn out?
What is that?
That's a cigarette container. A cigarette
That's what I
box.
was gonna say. Same thing.
That's not gonna hold one of these. Damn it, Cliff. Dang it, Cliff.
And I made this. Like this is the hot shoe for my tripod, for my camera tripod.
Right.
And I made that adapter for the GoPro to go on it.
Nice. How'd your sign come out?
That's what also I was going to show you. I made a
So-
couple of different sizes.
Our daughter has our dog.
I
You
painted
gotta get
it.
it up.
Hold on, let Cliff.
That looks nice.
That looks good. You did a great job.
When I was painting, especially in the O and like in between the O and the R, like I wasn't as steady as I wanted to be.
Can't tell.
You might have to make me a little bigger, but our daughter has our dog. She just sent me this picture. He's inside of her ottoman on top of all of her clean blankets. It's right there we go.
Yeah, 3
It
dogs.
says, that's our dog, but our daughter has him because we're gone for a week. But inside her ottoman's like mine, and she's got all clean blankets. It says those are my clean blankets, but I guess they're a good dog bed. Yeah, that's our little dog. He's
Spoiled.
very spoiled.
What dog is it?
He's a wiener pug. So
A
he's
wiener
dachshund
pug?
and pug. Yeah, wiener pug.
Yeah, he's half dachshund, half pug.
He's 30 pounds of dead weight. That's what he is. That is what he is. He's 30 pounds of round dead weight. Who thinks that he needs to have every blanket in the house to be warm.
And if he's mad at you, he'll butt bounce you.
Yeah, that too.
Go ahead, but
Well, he'll headbutt you, butt bounce you. He'll do whatever it is that he thinks to get your attention.
Or if you feed him something he doesn't like, he'll spit his food on the floor, like just randomly. Feed me something I want.
We had a dog, we'd give him the scraps after supper, and like he'd be eating through his mashed potatoes and the roast beef, but he'd spit the peas out.
Oh, he doesn't do vegetables. No.
No.
It was
He don't
funny.
do that.
He cleaned the pail right up, but there'd be a little pile of peas beside it.
I had a yellow
Oh, you
lab
want
once,
some
and that was enough.
I'm gonna show you something cool I got today for free.
Free stuff is always cool.
So I take my mom up to the cemetery today, and I bought flowers for my dad and my grandma. The lady at Safeway gave me all these for free. That's an entire ice bucket of nothing but flowers
Really?
for free because they have to throw them away. Because I bought like 3 bouquets,
Wow.
so I have flowers in my room.
Does anybody golf?
Does anybody golf?
Last time I golfed, I kicked the ball on the last hole.
The last time Justin, and the only time Justin ever golfed, I think he lost all the balls and broke half the clubs. But I didn't go with him, so I don't know.
And it took like 9 hours.
Yeah, it did take like 9 hours.
Last time I golfed, I was in high school.
Does it count when I play with the little kids in the backyard with the little plastic putters? Just like,
Yes, that counts. Putting.
that counts?
Putt
So,
counts.
this summer, that's the last time I played.
But that takes skill too.
You know what that number means on a golf ball?
What, 88? No.
No idea. How long you been selling, Scott?
Since a year ago. Well, over a year ago. I started end of August last year. Real slow. Real slow at it.
We're waving to people walking by on the prom. We do it all the time when we're down here.
It's no fun if you don't.
Can they see you in your room?
Yeah, we're in our room.
I mean, can they see you?
Yeah, they can see us because the light's on.
Oh,
So it's not much of a room. Here we got the bed.
The gigantic bed, I'm in favor
It's
of
a
that.
king size.
Valley King.
We got the TV there. And then a couple more steps and you got the kitchenette area. And then back there you got the restroom. It's kind of a weird setup. But it works.
Didn't like it, but I have ocean view. I wake up in the
Yeah,
morning without getting out of bed and have an ocean view.
We got killer ocean view, little balcony. Good times.
And you thought I was crazy at home, Cliff.
I never said that.
You didn't have to, buddy.
We already knew we were crazy.
You're my friend. I know you know I'm nuts.
I wouldn't want you to be normal. That's too boring.
Right?
So the number, FYI, it's just for identification only. Just in case you and a buddy are playing like on the same game, you can get balls with different numbers so you know whose is whose.
So I sell golf balls, and I sell the I get them all the time where you go
The
this
monogram.
the
thing.
monogram stuff that you can, the gun and that you can monogram your golf balls. I get those all the time at the estate auctions. People buy those like crazy. Like
Huh.
they snap them up quick. It doesn't even have to be a complete. The monogram doesn't even have to be complete. The gun to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to have the full alphabet.
But I sell those, and I'll get like big boxes of golf balls all the time. People buy those like mad, and I never understand why. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
These are these have a stamp on them.
Right? Yeah. I don't know anything about them, so don't ask me this time.
So that looks
I got
like
some
it was
trucking
branded by a
on-
trucking.
Yeah. Well, I bought a storage unit a couple of weeks back, and that was in it.
Right. That's what I buy. I buy stuff like that all the time at the estate auctions. I get them all the time. Not that nice of a box, though. Mine are smaller and not generally that good.
Right.
Yeah, it's a dozen.
Is that little one that you had to go like 2 hours for or whatever?
Yeah.
The one with the cooler?
Well, you live in the
mean-
middle of nowhere. You got to drive 2 hours to go anywhere.
That
That's
is a
the
valid
truth.
point. That is a valid point.
I already made $200 off that stuff. I sold a bunch of FR coveralls and coats, a couple pairs of jeans.
At FR, it's amazing the places that you got to wear FR anymore. There's places I worked in the mills that FR was
Hey,
never.
re-echo.
that-
That's so loud. Re-echo.
FR was never an issue, and then all of a sudden it's like you got to have FR if you're going to be here. I've worked in that spot for 20 years and I've never had to wear FR. What the hell's the difference?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, re-echo here.
Well, I hauled a load of produced water one time up to the Syncrude plant just north of Fort McMurray here in Alberta. And it was a 6-hour orientation. Once that was done, I pulled up to the tank, and I had to wait for a certified electrician to come along and hook up my ground clamp. And then I had to wait for a ticketed pipe fitter to come along and hook up the hose to my pump.
Yep.
Yep. Been there, done that.
On my way out, the guy at the gate is like, "See you next load," and I was like, "No, I won't be back." This is ridiculous.
Right. There's places here. We do mostly hydroblasting, so there's places here. You can roll your hose out. You can roll your hose out to the fire hydrant or the water supply, but you have to wait for somebody to come and hook that up for you before you can even do anything, and before you even fire the pump up, even though it's a diesel engine, they have to come around and do a snip test to make sure there's no combustible gases in the area before you fire it up. It's like, I'm in open air. There's nothing around me for like 30 feet, 40 feet. It's all open air.
Yeah.
It's weird. Scott's looking a little lost over there on his phone.
I'm listening to your keyboard.
I didn't want to come in here and like
Yeah, we just thought we'd join. We don't want to take over.
Take over.
Take over.
We
I
did that one.
gotta get this working. It makes the speed a lot better when somebody's on there with me anyway.
We
Then
already
you
know
don't have
Cliff
to
will
pay
stay up.
attention to the chat and get some work done.
Yeah, nobody's posted for a while. I'm watching.
Right.
Oh,
I'm out.
about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes from my house, we have a town called Hardesty, and that's the Hardesty Tank Farm. That's just outside of town. And you'll go to an Enbridge, like there's Encana, there's Enbridge, there's Gibson's, like they all have their own plots in the tank farm, right? And you go to the Enbridge site, and they want Nomex. You have to wear Nomex. But you go across the street over to Gibson's, they have a strict no Nomex policy.
Right.
It's the same damn oil.
It's weird. It is really weird. We went to a place in Portland, and they make rail cars and barges. And the rail cars, just the simple ones, they get, what do you say? It was like 325,000 just for a basic rail car. It didn't even have a box on it. And the barges they build, they get like 100 million for it. It's like, what? You're doing that here? And it doesn't. It looks like a no-name place on the port.
Is that where my dad? Where we went and got my dad's.
It's down further.
From where we went and got my dad's
Yeah,
school bus.
it's down further. It's down closer to the bridge. But yeah, they got some weird rules there too. It's like, what are you doing? How do you make this money with all these rules in place?
Does the viewer count?
Sorry, Scott.
You're fine. Does the viewer count the people on my channel, or just the people in the chat? Or, what am I trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Say it again.
It's the old question. Does the viewer count the people who are on the panel?
Yeah.
No, it only counts for you. That's your watch time.
No, I'm talking about the viewer. Does the viewer count the people in my?
It's the people in your chat. There might be people lurking that aren't talking. It doesn't always tell you that.
It's not counting you guys.
It might be counting me and Justin because we're both in on our phones.
Oh, okay.
And I have the chat.
if you want,
I have
then
the
it won't.
YouTube chat feed up too.
Yeah,
I do have a chat
but
feed.
then
Yeah, mine only shows 2.
mine is
Right
showing
now.
3. He doesn't have YouTube on his computer because he's new to this, so we'll just give him that.
I'm not echoing.
Oh, I don't know why it was echoing. It wasn't on. I think I had like 3 YouTubes up there.
But
thought
hey,
maybe
at the very
like
least, we're getting some watch time and a good chat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're trying to build, you need your watch time a little bit, and then people might come back and look at your thumbnail later and be like, wait, why are all these people in here? What's Cliff and Marie and Justin doing in there at like,
Well, it'd be-
11 our time?
It'd be
So-
2, quarter after 2 your time.
Yeah, it's after 2 here. Yeah.
What, 1? No.
Well, wait,
No,
man, on.
it's 2 his time.
Is it 1 where you are, Cliff, or midnight? Always forget.
Midnight.
You and Jody mix me up. It's midnight. Is it midnight for Jody too, or it's an hour after
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, we're in the same time zone.
Okay.
Same
so
province.
it's midnight. We're close up.
So you're mountain time.
Yeah. We go through this all the time because I get confused a lot. Be quiet, Cliff.
So Scott's kind of on the border of Central and Eastern, right?
I don't know where the split is, but I'm in Northwest Ohio, and I don't know. I think
The split's almost
Indiana
dead on.
I think
On
Indiana
the-
starts with 1 hour past or behind us. My brother went
The East
to college
Coast,
in Indiana,
basically,
and
the East
it was always
Coast.
Well,
it was a
I'm
tiny
just saying,
change.
'cause I know Nebraska's 2 hours behind us, and that would only put him at 1. So if he's 2, then
He's just
Eastern
over
time.
that.
He's right on the border.
Yeah. If you need to kill out, Scott, kill out. You don't have to stay awake for us.
Right?
I'm
We
not
can
sure
go
how
do our
I think he's listed.
Either Cliff can go live or we can attempt to go live.
Yeah, we're in a motel on Wi-Fi, so we don't know how well it's going to work.
We are going to do one this week, though. Just-
Yeah, we owe a 19 question.
Yeah, we have a 19 question challenge. We're going to do it live and just have people come in and ask us questions instead of doing the normal list of questions.
We'll probably have a couple of those too. But
We're going to try and do it probably about midweek or Thanksgiving when the weather outside isn't. It'll be cold as crap, but it won't be raining. So we can sit outside and do it looking at the ocean.
or in here looking at the ocean.
Yeah, that
whichever.
too.
Come back, come back. You're back. Yeah, my internet ain't the best either.
Yeah, we don't know if we're buffering sometimes or if you are. Like, it's hard to tell.
You're not buffering, Marie, but you'll cut out.
Well,
Like
we're
for-
in
like-
his.
You'll cut out for about an eighth
We're
of
on-
a
we're
second
on-
at a time.
We're on my laptop, and we're a fair bit a distance away from the office, so we don't know how well the Wi-Fi works here yet. When we were in the other room, it seemed to be a little more consistent.
So they don't have boosters in the hallway?
Not yet. They're remodeling this whole place. It's taking them a while. That's why we didn't get our room we were supposed to get.
They're actually remodeling.
They
that.
decided to remodel it. Oh, welcome back, Christy. It was probably when I went outside and we all buffered at the same time. We all like spun Dottie thinking at the same time.
Yeah, if you need to pop up here, Scott, go ahead. It's not that big a deal.
No,
We've
I'm
got
not-
plenty of time.
I'm
I
still
got-
working on this one listing, so I'm not going nowhere.
I got nowhere to be in a hurry and
Nothing to do.
nothing
really.
to do.
We're gonna do a little bit of Christmas shopping while we're here. Maybe do a little bit of picking if we come up with across something that catches our eye. But other than that, we're on vacation mode.
Oh, well, that was your TV. Your TV broke. We brought the Roku so we could mirror too if we wanted. So. said that. Or, you know, maybe watch Netflix or something since they only had like 10 channels here.
Yeah, there's only like 10 channels in this place, so we brought the Roku with the kids' Netflix, whatever it is.
Flix. Yeah, don't worry about it. The kids bought it for him. He just knows how to get in there.
Oh, hey, Cliff. I bought some headphones so I can join chats, but guess what? I don't think I have Bluetooth on my laptop. They're not.
Are you on a
they're wireless.
laptop? Scott, if you're on a laptop, you don't need headphones, hon.
Well, the other day I was
there's-
in this chat and I had a lot of feedback.
There should be a port, regardless, to
Did-
where you can hook up headphones.
Did you either
There is,
close your
yeah.
YouTube or
These
mute
are
your
wireless
YouTube?
headphones, so I got the wrong one.
So if you were getting an echo back, you either got to close your YouTube or mute your YouTube if you know how to do that. Which on ours, you just go to your YouTube screen, hit the speaker button at the bottom of the video, and then it will mute your YouTube.
Oh, that might have been it.
So that when you go into StreamYard, like my phone is more complicated, that's why I just kill YouTube all the way, because it's way more complicated on my phone. So I don't, once I get into it, I'll just knock YouTube out. Or try to. Apparently I had like 3 of them open and didn't know it. But on the laptops or your Chromebooks, if you go into the YouTube, hit the speaker button, it'll kill your mic or kill your speakers so you won't get your feedback. And then you can leave the YouTube up if you want. I tend to close it out after I pop the YouTube chat. I'll pop the YouTube chat and then close out the StreamYard. He went live a couple of weeks ago early in the morning with one of our friends, and I ended up not awake but trying to fix it for him at the same time on his computer.
I'm still a newbie at it myself. But you should have somewhere on your computer, you should have a spot to be able to hook up headphones.
Yeah, there
Now,
is. but
they're
I didn't buy that
I'm not
style.
sure how- What's that?
I said, yeah, there is, but I didn't buy that style to plug in. I bought wireless by accident.
I'm wondering if Scott
I'm not
might
sure.
have audio processing disabled.
I'm sorry, Cliff. You guys are walking my
I'm wondering if you don't have audio processing disabled on StreamYard.
I don't know.
Because StreamYard does have the software within itself to, so like what's coming through my speakers off of the panel isn't going back into my webcam.
Right. Yeah. Which is the problem most people have when they get those big old mics. That's why they're always wearing the headphones. Because it's always feeding back. Because we're on a laptop right now. And neither one of us have the headphones. We might need them, but we don't have them.
Well, I can hear just fine.
Most days, not every day.
Huh?
It's sometimes hearing.
Yeah.
It's selective hearing. So, Christy, we're going to do our 19 questions either Wednesday or Thursday this week. We haven't quite decided. And we're going to do it in a similar fashion with the flashcards, but we want the viewers to actually ask us the questions.
Right. We don't want an already made list. We're just going to pick questions that come in.
Yeah, I hate when it's after 1 a.m. and you get hungry. Mostly me, not her.
It's not after 1 a.m., so you can't be hungry.
I'm commenting on Christy's thing.
And we were at the store on our way here, and you were busy buying flowers and not.
Hey, you said we're going in for flowers. We're going grocery shopping tomorrow.
And a potty break. I needed a potty break.
But you got some really cool free flowers out of it.
I did get some really cool flowers out of it, though.
Not like a couple of weeks ago when we get a knock at the door and somebody's standing there
I
with
got
a
cool flowers out of that.
bouquet of flowers going, does so-and-so live here? And I'm like, they haven't lived here in like 6 years. And she's like, all right, well, I'll take them back. I'm like, how much do you want for them? Because, you know, I don't want you to walk away empty-handed. And she's like, well, they're like $20. And I'm like,
No, she was like,
or no, $40. I'm like, I don't know if I can give you $40. And she's like, you know what? Here, just have them. I'll tell them I'll leave them on the doorstep and I'll get paid either way. I'm like, okay. Thanks.
well, you did try to give her 20. And she
I
said,
tried to give her money. She told me no.
Somebody had the
But
wrong
she got a
answer.
really cool bouquet of flowers.
no. They had the right address. Lived there in about 8 years because we've been there 6. So
Yeah,
our
they-
landlord bought co-signed for property. That obviously went south. So she rented it up for a while for whatever reason. We lost everything to do a bunch of stuff, but we happened to drive by it one day, called her up. She let us out. We've been there 6 years. I've had the cops show up looking for him. I've had the pound show up looking for him. And like
We
these
get
people,
mail for them all the time.
these people have not lived there. We got a delivery for him, a box by UPS not that long ago. Like these people have not lived here in over. We've been there in another 2 years on top of it, and we're still getting. And everybody knows where they live at. Like this guy is so bad. The cops know not to show up unless they show up in twos.
And they live in a town that's like 20 miles away.
Yeah. Like, why are we still getting stuff for them?
I don't know. I have rental spaces at my shop. It's kind of like a mini complex, and I have one place there that is an apartment, and I've had some bad renters in there, and finally I have a good renter, thank God. But
Well, and that's what our landlord's really upset about that because she's like, you guys, like, this, she literally gives us $100. When we gonna have to pay rent next week, she'll give us $100
For Christmas.
for Christmas.
She's done it last 5 years.
Yeah,
wow.
because, well, we take care of the house, we fix what we can. If it's something we don't need, we don't worry about it. You know, we don't, it's not something she's out and fix. You know.
Yeah, if the heat goes out, we go buy some and say, you know, fix it when you get a chance or, you know, whatever.
Pay us for the heaters. She,
Yeah.
she's old enough, she doesn't know. Oh, where the heck did you get that? Is that Kyle Busch?
Yep.
It's a cooler.
Oh my God. Where the hell did you get that? The heck did you get that this time?
We had a church sale 20 miles
course.
away this weekend.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
That was $2.
It was how much?
Just, you know,
It was $2.
$2.
You know you can sell that right now, right? For big money?
He just won the championship in that car.
Right
You
on.
scored big time. Do you purposely go out and look for that just to like drive me crazy?
And there's a signature on it.
Yep.
Oh, Kyle Busch.
Yeah, Kyle Busch just won the championship in the 18 car.
It doesn't have a date on it when it was made.
Mm,
By the looks of it, it would be
it would have been after.
no less than 8 years ago.
Probably not. No, it would have been around there. 8 or so. Maybe,
There's some
maybe
glue
10
on
of
it.
it. There's what?
There's glue on it. Someone glued a label onto it.
Oh.
Little square label. Huh.
Oh, here comes the rain.
That's rain.
Sounds like hail.
Whoa, close the door.
Oi!
That's hail and rain.
Yeah, it's deadbolt. I was gonna push open.
So welcome to the Northwest Beaches. That is hail and rain coming down. And we have a cover over us out on the balcony. This is no Florida or Cali Beach, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is typical Northwest late fall, early winter weather. And I can see the ice droplets pouring down the window.
That's called hail. We just call that hail.
I know.
Cliff calls them ice droplets. We call it hail.
They're blueberries, Cliff.
They're sustenance.
They're blueberries, Cliff.
Yeah.
Wow,
Don't
thanks.
get
No,
any
no
Saskatoons.
We do get tornadoes. They actually had one, about 30 miles down the beach, Manzanita.
Yep. Hi, Pearl Nini.
Leah! Hello, honey.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello, Lynn. It's still nighttime for her. She's in Cali.
Yeah, it might be a tornado watch if it was the Midwest there.
So, where we are literally, how close is the tide? Let me see.
200 yards away, maybe,
We're a couple
from the
of
beach.
football fields away from the ocean.
Maybe
We're-
100 yards, 200 yards at low tide. Something
Where
like
the
that.
waves are rolling in right at the moment. So, yeah, we don't have far to go out to the ocean.
I don't think we're going to get snow here at the beach, but it's not outside the realm of possibilities.
Well, Saturday it's supposed to be 32 at night and like 10% chance of.
I understand that. And
Which
we're
means
supposed to
on
get down
Sunday we
we're
might
supposed to
drive
get
home
down
in
in-
the snow.
We're supposed to get down in the 20s this week later too. So
Yeah. I'm here, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. We're at the beach in our motel room. We're not at home. Can you tell?
speaking of the ducks and the beavers are going to have a civil war this week.
I think that's right. Thursday or I think it's Friday. Ask your daughter. She'll know.
The Huskies and the Cougars are supposed to have one this week too, I think.
Yeah, that should be Saturday. That's the Apple Bowl. Keep up on your college football.
I don't keep up on football.
Right? Yeah, we're on vacation. Not that we went far away. I mean, we went like an hour and a half away, but
Yeah, we're only about an hour and a half away from home. But it's a cool place to be.
well, I'm not going outside to show you right now. You should have been here earlier, Lynn. I went outside to try and show you out there, but it is nasty out there right now. I managed to miss it.
We're going to do at least one live. We're going to try and do maybe 2 or 3 while we're here. So,
Or at least jump in a few in case we get knocked out.
we got to do some testing. They do a parade here every year on the day after Thanksgiving.
Friday.
So, we're going to try and see if we can set up the computer here in the room and then drop links for us to get in and go down to the parade
Or the ocean.
or the ocean and try and stream it live. So we'll see how it works.
Yeah. So if you happen to be around and you're, you know, we're going to do it off my channel, so hopefully I have some mods in there, because our plan is just set up the computer, let ourselves in, and then go down to the beach and test it, and then see if we can go to the parade and test it. Or see if we can go to the parade and show everybody the parade that's here. It's just a small town parade. It's not very big. It wiped out the chat.
I see that.
It'll come back.
There is no need to uninstall World of Warcraft just to make room.
She will. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the thing you have to understand about Christy. She's on a really old computer. She refuses to use her husband's computer, who is probably asleep at his computer, so she won't take it away from him. So that's her issue.
So, Christy, just go to an estate sale, buy a bunch of stuff, and make sure there's a Chromebook in there, and maybe you'll get it for $1 like we did the one that she uses.
Well, mine works better than yours, and yours is like big and mammoth and
Mine's not that big.
top of the notch, and mine's like a little.
We literally bought a Chromebook that she uses at an estate sale / garage sale thing,
Oh, well, then uninstall it. Don't worry about it.
right? And with everything we bought, we counted out each piece versus the price, and we basically paid $1 for it. And so then the decision was, do we sell it and make a ton of money off of it, or do we just use it? And we basically just decided to use it. We've had it since April, March.
The 2 VRs I sold out of it alone paid for half of that estate unit.
I'm just saying, we got it back in early spring,
Yeah.
right? So,
Again, us lucky ducks. Yeah, we tend to do a little bit of crazy crap. There you go. Told you to be back. So you go over here, and then I'll pull your chat back up. He's learning. Give him time.
I'm leering over the
Talking to me.
monitor.
No, him.
No, me.
Oh.
We're in on his, or it'd be a whole lot. I wouldn't have my phone on because I could read the chat and whatnot. We're on his, so we just have StreamYard up on his. And I have the chat up on my phone.
It's
Oh, Lordy, she's cussing at us. She never cusses at us. Oh, yeah, no. Our tablets we got for free with the phones.
but they're worthless.
Well, now they're like 10 years old. It's still raining sideways, by the way.
It is. It's horrible out there. Do you want to go out?
I'm not going out. You go out there. I ain't going out there. I might get wet. I might melt.
We can go live on our phone and walk up and down the prom.
And my phone will probably fry. We don't own an umbrella. We live in the Northwest. It's against the law to own an umbrella here.
Right? If you see somebody in the Northwest with an umbrella, you know they're not from the Northwest. It's a
With
given.
an umbrella, people think you're uppity.
Right? No, they're like,
It's not even uppity. You don't live here.
you weren't born and raised here. What the hell's the matter with you? Like, if it's raining sideways like this, you just stay in, you wait 5 minutes, it'll stop. You go do what you gotta do, and then you do it again.
Right? Hey, it's pouring. We're going to stand here for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to run to the car, unload everything, and then
Yeah,
we're going to
you
go to
don't.
the next place.
Yeah, you don't. So
Get
it's
an
like
umbrella.
when I drive in the Midwest, if it's raining like this, people do like 30, 40 miles an hour. I'm like, get out of my way. We do 70 and 80 where I live. Like, move.
We live in the rain. Literally, it starts raining. So this year it started early. It started in September. But normally it starts raining in October. And it more or less rains till July 5th. You get a few nice days and a few drizzly days, but it more or less rains till July 5th. And then it's like, hello, sun.
On the flip side, if it snows, Armageddon just happened.
Yeah, we ain't nobody here knows how to drive in the snow.
If one snowflake falls out of the sky, Armageddon just happened. The stores get wiped out. People go crazy.
It looks like Florida when a hurricane's coming.
Right?
And it's just one snowflake.
Like, it's. So on the flip side, I get it.
And I'm like,
I just stay
get
home.
the hell out of my way. Get the hell out of my way. I'm going to work.
You drive over, like,
I do.
past hills and whatnot, like the little. So you come off an off ramp off the freeway, people are stuck in the snow and whatnot. He goes up on the hill in my mom and dad's Toyota Prius and is like down at the light, getting in front of people, pissing them off.
I'm in a Prius. I don't care. I'm 4x in a Prius. It was great.
I'm like, that's not
People in 4-wheel drive are like, I can't go nowhere. And I'm like, get out of my way.
Hold on a second.
Pretty much, Chrissy.
Right, Lynn? Rain down there brings out the crazies too. Lynn's down in Cali.
Cali,
Oh, that must-
going,
That's-
back to Cali.
Going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Oh no, things here don't close. People get dumb. Like a snowflake falls out, they go like wipe out the supermarkets. The next day, the snow is gone, and you can't buy anything because the supermarkets have done.
That's how it is
Sold
here too. And we get snow.
Yeah, but when you get snow, it's a little different. You're a little more batten down the hatches. You need to do it. Our snow's generally gone the next day or in 2 days. It does not stick around
Right?
very long. At all. Like, there's no need to, like,
Unless you live in like Troutdale where you get
Or the
freezing
car.
rain.
yeah. But where we live, there's no reason. Like, where
Right.
we live, people freak out and panic. And
You can go 2 hours to the southeast of us and it gets freezing rain there. And you might have an inch of freezing rain covering everything and you can't go nowhere. But where we live, 2 hours away, it's like another day in the Northwest.
by 10 o'clock, the roads are good. Like, you don't need to, nobody needs to panic. You aren't run out of food or water. Or, you know, where we live, we probably lost power in the last 6 years, 3 times?
Maybe.
And like 2 of those were in the summer. So it wasn't like it was due to a winter storm coming through. One time was.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. But that was a windstorm, not a.
Yeah, it was more wind than winter. So contrary to popular belief, the eastern or the western half of Washington and Oregon doesn't generally gain a lot of snow unless you're like north of Seattle.
Mountains. The mountains.
Unless you're like north of Seattle.
Mount Adams, Mount Hood.
If you're in the mountains, then you're getting snow. But if you're in the low-lying valleys, if you get snow, it generally doesn't stick around very long.
Even the Coast Range that we had to come over doesn't stay.
I think the most that ever stays is a week and a half max. Outside of that, it's just wet and rainy.
Yeah, they do that, Lynn. They get crazy and get all the stuff they don't really need. We don't get a lot of. We'll get freezing rain, but only if we. So what'll happen is we get a lot of like easterly wind that'll blow through the gorge. That's when we get our freezing rain, because we also generally get our weather from the Pacific, which is where we're at right now.
Yeah.
When the inversion happens is when we get the freezing rain, because the warm air comes over the cold air, and then we get the...
Yeah, so basically...
But it doesn't last very long.
So basically, when you're coming from the gorge into Portland, there's a huge funnel that funnels the cold Arctic air from the eastern side of the state into the beginnings of Portland and whatnot. And occasionally it reaches down to where we're at.
It did that in 2008. So we left our house, which isn't it's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
It was 19 degrees there in the middle of the day. We came down here where we're at right now, which is an hour and a half away. It was 60 degrees.
Closer to 70.
We left our house totally thermaled up, bundled up, just like we're getting out of here, because we were under 2 feet of snow too, which is a rarity. We don't ever get that very often either. And it was accumulated over a long time.
Yeah.
We got down here and we were like, oh my God, we're dying.
Right. Yeah, there is a funnel from the gorge, but it mostly affects the outskirts of Portland. On the eastern side of Portland, up where we're at, we generally don't feel it as much. There is a rare occasion that it does happen, but it snows in Washington, but so we've got a lot of influence from the Pacific Ocean on the western half. And it's not even really the half, it's the western third. So the Cascade Range that runs up through Oregon and Washington, on the east side of it, it gets really cold and they get a lot of snow. But on the western side of the Cascade Range, you get the warmer air from the Pacific Ocean that pushes up to the mountains. And although the mountains get a lot of snow, the lower elevations on the west side don't tend to get a lot. So we actually live in one of the largest rainforests in the Northwest, in North America, I should say. So basically from Northern California on up through Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, It's a giant rainforest. It's considered a rainforest. So
That's
not a
the
lot
whole
of
rainforest, isn't it?
snow, but a lot of rain. What's that, Cliff?
But it's called the Hoh rainforest, isn't it? HOH.
There's probably a couple different names for it, but it extends up in, basically from Northern California. It extends all the way up into British Columbia, almost all the way to Canada, or not Canada, Alaska. This whole western side here is just basically a giant rainforest because there's so much influence from the Pacific Ocean, where it's warmer than it is on the other side of the Cascade. It rains more than it gets snow.
We actually just had a rain here. Got rid of most of the snow.
Lynn, we are only, from where we live, we're only about 40 minutes north of Portland, Oregon. So once you get south of Seattle, it doesn't get a great deal of snow, usually.
Even Seattle doesn't always get that much snow.
Yeah, Seattle doesn't always get a great deal of snow either. You got to be up towards like Everett, Washington, and above that to get a huge amount of snow. And Everett's another probably hour north of Seattle. I know the Olympic Peninsula tends to get a lot of snow, but they have a lot of higher elevation in that area than what we even have down here. So when we're coming from Longview to Seaside, or even Longview to Astoria, the highest elevation we ever reach is just under 700 feet.
Yeah.
So,
That's why the
I mean, we don't, the Coast Range doesn't have a lot of huge elevation. I know we can get up to 2,000 feet, and maybe even a little higher than
No,
that.
that's not true because the school is at 1,000.
No, Rainier is only at 500 feet. I've told you that many, many times. Rainier is only at 500 feet. Bradley is higher than Rainier.
Right, and that's 7.
Bradley is at 659 or something like that. Yeah, when you get into the Coast Range is a lot lower elevation than the Cascades. But the Cascades are also where the boundary is for the snow, rain. So there's years where Mount Hood, even though you're 15,000 feet or whatever it is, 8,000 feet, whatever it is, I don't remember. But even Mount Hood and the ski areas there, it might not be till February, early March before they can even ski.
Well, the passes are at 4,000. Don't mind me, I'm ripping out his eyelashes.
So, I mean, It's weird.
Yeah, the mountain passes are at 4,000. So that's like the base of the mountain.
It's weird how the
Where is Surrey at?
It's in BC.
Oh, okay, I see that, yeah. Yeah, you can take the train from where in Kelso all the way up there too. I still missed it. So you know.
yeah, you can take train just about anywhere.
We just don't really have Greyhound anymore. So.
It's still over there at the bus station.
No, you might have to freaking
I feel like we've taken over Chris's life.
That's Scott.
Or Scott's life.
You're
Keep your
fine,
people
guys.
straight.
You're fine. Got one more alteration to my listing, and I've got these keyboards done.
I do it to Cliff all the time, huh, Cliff?
Yep.
Cliff will yell at you and tell you to shut up, trust me.
It's kind of nice though, then I don't have to pay attention when you are. So.
That's why you're always like, hey, you want to come join me?
Yeah,
Pay attention.
I get some work done.
Hey, look, I can do it this week too if I'm on here. Oh, I always know that's why Cliff is like, hey, you want to come join me? Because I got crap to do and I need somebody to read my chat.
I've neglected my cat. I apologize.
Until somebody distracts him and wants to, show him how to run his 3D printer, and then he tells me, be quiet. Stop talking. Squirrel. I'm pretty sure the night he got that thing running, he totally forgot I was there until after like an hour and a half, and I finally said, okay, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Hey,
Well,
Cliff,
that Jeff
ever
guy
have-
was.
What?
That Jeff guy was rattling off a ton of information really fast. I was trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, and I was trying to read it to you, and you're like, shut up. Thank you, Lynn. I know Cliff loves me. He just doesn't always tell me.
Oh,
Maybe you should get the shirt to your back.
I might should.
You guys like Sons of Anarchy?
He loves Sons of Anarchy. I couldn't watch the last one though.
I got
Drove
something
me
for you.
crazy. Oh boy. Of course you do.
I didn't watch the last season.
You turn on it. You do. Don't turn on
It's already at 60.
it. Turn it down one more.
It's
Only
officially
because
lights.
it's right there. Is it FR?
No, it's Sons of Anarchy, honey.
I know. I was asking if it was FR. How much you want for it, Cliff?
Oh my god, here we go.
It's a triple X.
And what? Oh, it's too big for me.
Yeah, I'll see you.
It's too big for me. That was cool.
Pretty well brand new.
Love it. That is. Let me guess. You got it at a church sale
For $2.
for $2? Hold on, Lynn. I'll tell you what it is outside right now. It is 46, feels like 45, and oh wait, it quit raining kind of, sort of for a minute. It's drizzly. Yeah, that is a great size. But you know he's gonna come back and tell us he bought it for $2 at a dang garage or church sale, because they don't really have garage sales up there.
That jacket, that was in my $10 storage unit. Whoops.
Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Yeah,
Did you just kick your cat?
I just kicked my cat, yeah.
$10 storage unit. Was anybody there bidding?
No, it was an online auction.
Oh, an online.
There's 3 minutes left on it, so I just threw up the $10 minimum bid and I won it. And
Are you the
already
only reseller in your area? I'm beginning to wonder. Because you get
There's
the,
a ton.
you get
He's got to go 2 hours outside where he lives.
There's a ton of resellers in Edmonton where Jody lives.
But that's like 2 hours away, right?
where that storage unit
That's
was.
an hour and a half. This storage unit was 2 hours.
Right,
But I already
Christy? Like,
I sold a bunch of FR gear, made $200 off it.
our church sales won't sell me anything less than like $5.
Right.
I kept most of the clothes because he was my size, and he had a really good taste in clothing. So all the shirts
You kept
I
all
got,
the
I think I got like 40 shirts.
So y'all want to
bunch-
know why he bought the storage unit? I can tell you why. There was a Coleman cooler with a handle on wheels. That's why he bought it. He was like, and a couple of
Brand
totes.
new.
He's like, I can make
In this area,
money off that. I need that.
that cooler goes for $95 brand new.
What's that?
That is the alarm clock that you set. Can you unplug that?
I didn't set it.
Unplug it. So we get in here and I can hear static from somewhere. And I'm like, what the hell is the matter with my ears? My ears shouldn't be buzzing here. We're at sea level. So I finally figure out it's the stupid alarm clock. He unplugs it, then he plugged it back in and was like, what time is it?
I plugged it back in so we could have time.
You have a goddamn phone.
Whatever.
You don't even know what an alarm clock is anymore.
Right?
You have a damn phone.
I don't even know where my old alarm clock is at.
I don't think we own it anymore. I think we might have sold it.
We might have.
I got a few old style alarm clocks listed in my store.
I don't know that you call this one old style, but I would call it very
Oh,
annoying.
it's definitely not old style.
It's pretty dang annoying, I can tell you that.
Those
Yeah,
flip
we still
clocks.
don't need no stupid
sound
alarm
like
clock,
crazy.
and we don't need one on vacation either.
Right?
He'll be up at like 7.
Maybe. Baby.
You wake me up at 7, you're dead. You are on the 3rd floor.
It's a short drop. Mill-wise, it's only like 2nd floor.
Either way, you're going over.
I'll have your breakfast cocktail ready to like 2.
Thank you. That would be probably your best bet. Are we supposed to go anywhere anymore?
Are we supposed to go anywhere this week?
I said, depends when I drag my butt out of bed.
Right. Go find your kids some gaudy jewelry and a couple other things. And
How much longer you got on that printer, Cliff? I don't know who's making that noise.
Holy cow.
4.5 hours?
holy moly, you gonna pull a marathon tonight, Cliff?
I hope not.
Lynn likes her shirt.
Thank you, Lynn. This shirt is like,
I got it the first time we went to Nebraska, so in 2006.
yeah,
At an actual Harley store that his uncle and his dad used to frequent quite a lot. Because every time I went in there, they gave me discounts.
right?
They'd have to look at my ID, and they look at my ID, and they say, oh, you get like 20% off.
We did, well, we kind of traveled. So the kids usually work on Thanksgiving, and my mom doesn't do a
Thanksgiving
whole lot
anymore.
for Thanksgiving anymore. So 6 years ago,
I had a meltdown.
Murray had a meltdown. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm done with this. We're going to the beach. We've been doing it ever since.
My dad used to always do Thanksgiving dinner. And he wasn't around to do it anymore. And my kids were working. Like, it was their first grown-up Thanksgiving that they were both working. So I had a meltdown. Oh, Snobby's here.
Snobby.
Snobby!
How you doing, brother?
Hey, Chubby.
Snobby, hello from the actual Pacific Ocean. It's right outside the window, buddy.
So finish your story.
Where'd I leave off at? Where'd I leave off?
Our first real jobs.
Oh, because they both work at the hospital, so they couldn't be there with us. And so I was like, we don't get no dinner. Nobody's around for dinner. Blah, blah, blah. I bawled my eyes out, and Justin's like, we're going to the beach tomorrow, whether you like it or not. Pack your bag.
We figured we were going to have to go to McDonald's to have Thanksgiving dinner.
McDonald's is freaking closed.
McDonald's was closed. So we're in a town where McDonald's is actually closed on Thanksgiving. And where does that ever happen at?
I think they do it here for part of the day anyway.
No, they're closed like all day.
Yeah, everything is closed all day.
There's a couple of places here on the strip. They stay open most of the day, or they open late in the day, but for the most part, town's restaurant-wise is dead most of the day.
Which is fine. People need to be home with their families.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but dinner, if you want dinner here, it costs you $50 for 2 people.
Right. So we just throw something together here in a kitchenette, or even before we got the kitchenette, I'd pack like an electric skillet and a couple other things and just make dinner in the room.
So that's what started that. So now we come down here every Thanksgiving. It gives us kind of a reset too. We go Christmas shopping down here. Because it's Oregon, we don't have to pay Washington tax.
Right. Saves us money
We go
in that aspect.
We got checked out the thrifting if it's available, and we do a bunch of other things. So
There's a great goodwill down the road a bit, but
yeah,
sometimes I wonder if we can't get better deals than ours.
What do you thrift? Are you in a niche?
We thrift whatever we come out. I try and do, so if I go to the Goodwills, so our Goodwill, because of the town we're in, we're like 40 miles away from any bin. Like a outlet Goodwill that you go to the bins. So our Goodwill does 99-cent Sunday Mondays.
For whatever tag of the day.
They pick a tag. Stop shaking because you're shaking the computer. So, you're right.
So this week it might be red tag. Next week it might be green tag. So what they'll do is 99 cents on Sunday and Monday red tag, 50 cents on the green tag.
No, half off.
Or a half up on the green tag.
And then next week it'll be 99-cent the green tag, and then they have a new color that's half off.
Yeah.
So we get kind of a lot better deals. You can find clothes with tags. You can find hard goods still sealed in the box. Like, you got to be willing to dig because our Goodwill is a mess.
Horrible mess.
I've come home with bicycles for 99 cents just to look at me and be like, what the? I'm like, I can sell the bike frame for like 10, 20 bucks. I bought it 99 cents. Like, seriously. Nobody cares the tires and everything's falling off. So, we do that a lot in the winter because we don't.
Yard sales are non-existent.
Yeah. And the estate sales we can go to will either buy the rooms if they're auctioned at the end of it. We'll buy them for $5, $10. Maybe a little more depending on what's in it. But normally $5, $10. I might buy a section of a room for a little more. And then we'll go to another company that has, they basically, that company, they don't keep the heat and stuff on in the homes, so they want to move it really quick. And they'll let us have it for like, fill a box for $1 or something.
Yeah.
Which is where Christy got her bells I sent her from. Because they let us do that in the middle of winter. And I got a huge box of bells.
We loaded the car here
last winter. I spent
literally
$6 and
$6 and
took home.
change. $6 and change. We loaded our Kia Sportage we laid the back seats down. So basically from right behind the front seats to the tailgate, it was loaded from top to bottom for just over $6.
Yeah, we're not prejudiced. We'll buy anything.
If we think we can sell it, we'll buy it.
If they make us take it, we'll buy it.
If they make us take it, they're giving it to us for free.
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
So.
Because the last estate auction we went to, the rule is if you buy a room, you take the good, bad, and the ugly. But this estate company is really good at taking the garbage and stuff out. You don't get any of that. So
you don't get a great deal of it. You get some, but you don't get
If they think they can sell it for $0.25, it's in there. But if it's garbage, you don't tend to get it. But the last one was so big and they had so much stuff.
People were leaving and not clearing out their rooms, so they would just take that stuff and stack it in our rooms. I went home with literally 6 truckloads full of crap in a
And my car.
Chevy Cheyenne 2500 pickup long bed. I went home with 6 loads of stuff plus the Kia, and just that day alone on the auction we only spent
80.
Like $80, and I had 6 loads of stuff, and they were still trying to add more to it for me to come back on the last load.
They still were. By the time he left on the last load, he was taking home their own tables.
I was like, where's all this crap coming from? I know we didn't buy it all. And she's like, shut up, just take it.
I can sell it. Take it. Shut up. And my car had all the smalls in it, so.
Oh, well, a lot of small, yeah, but not all of it. But on that same token, we went in there, we bought, what was it, like 8 set of shelves and a bunch of card tables for like $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was dragging all that home too, so. But the shelves and the card tables were just stuff we were going to use anyway.
Those are the shelves in our garage mostly that you see.
But you can't buy shelves for $10 a piece.
Yeah.
You can't buy like the shelves that Scott's got in his room right there. You can't buy those $10 a piece, which is basically what we. The shelves
What?
we got behind it, we got like $10 a piece at that
Wow.
last auction.
That's a 4-tier, and I think online the 3-tier was like $80.
And that was the first day we walked in, and they said they won't cut any deals. And I'm like, I was at your last auction, and I bought a bunch of books, like a bunch.
This little bookshelf had like way more books in it than what it looked like. Way more.
I'm like, I bought all those. And the guy's like, oh, wait, I'll be back in a minute. And he's like, we'll give them to you for $10 a piece. And then Justin started walking through the house being like, I want that table, I want that table, I want that table, I want that table, I want. Oh, that's a sewing table. I don't want that. That's got a sewing machine in it. And that one and that one. $100 to give it to us all. But they still had to use it.
Yeah. So they sold it to us for that, but we couldn't pick it up till Sunday after the auction was done.
Which is probably why we got all the free crap. Because I got tons of sports pictures framed and whatnot. I love my Kia Sportage. We bought it a year old and it had 25,000 miles on it. And the gas mileage, we've taken it to Nebraska and back twice, not counting the road trip. The road trip, we took it from home, but here, down to New Mexico, Texas, up to Iowa, and then back to Nebraska and back home. I love it.
That was a great 17-day road trip.
Yeah. So we bought it and it had just under 25,000 miles on it. It is right now just turned over to 86,000 miles. It's a 2007.
We bought it in 08.
And we bought it in 08. I bought it a month after you bought the truck. So.
Let me ask you a quick question. On these things here, I just put this keyboard. I took a picture of the good box that isn't messed up, and then in my description I put multiple quantity listing, box condition may vary. Now this is one of the other boxes. It's a different box and it's messed up. And this one's messed up. It's like really worn around the edges. These were Amazon returns that I had in there, and of course they didn't send me back my same product. But is that okay to put that in my description and have it as a multiple listing?
You know, if it were me, based off the condition, I would do it on a separate listing.
Yeah.
Just because of the condition of the box. The keyboard might be new and unused, but in the condition of the box, I would put like new. You know what I'm saying? when somebody's buying something new, they want the box in pristine condition, and so I would maybe do like new.
I mean, they're still sealed, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I mean, it's weird. People, for me, if I was buying it for personal use, and I saw that, I'd probably go for it, based off the fact that I'm figuring that the box is messed up, but the unit is good. I wouldn't have an issue with it. But if somebody is buying it for a present, they want the box in pristine condition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Happy rated.
So, Lynn, I don't want to type all that. So, right. Hello, Happy Raiders. Make sure you're happy. I think that was one of the cars, and I think it was the airbags. Kia is really good about sending you a recall. Because I actually had to go get a switch fixed in my Kia. And they are really good about sending you recall information. They do not mess around at all. And I bought mine used. So they do not mess around at all. If it needs to be recalled, they recall it, and they recall it quick. And they send you a letter to tell you the nearest dealership to you to.
Last time I was Happy rated, I had 500 viewers.
And that's part of the Happy Raiders, then. That's
yeah,
good.
that look on your face. I watched that video. That look on your face was hilarious.
I know.
What the hell is going on?
I know. It was like 1 minute I had 0 viewers, and then boom, boom, boom. They're 100, 200, 300.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Here they come. They're about to come in. You need to plug in, honey.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they're about to. So, as far as I know, once it's a Happy Raid, it's a good thing. They purposely do the happy. They purposely do the Happy Raid so that you know you're not getting.
12 months.
Yeah. Somebody's channel jumped a bunch. Vivian, hello. Daniel, hello. I can't remember whose channel it was. But they came in and they did all that, and they left good comments, and they.
It wouldn't.
They came in and helped the chat and whatnot. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Kent, hello.
It's neat.
It wasn't. George, right?
No.
Happy Raiders, be sure you like and subscribe. And check
Scott,
out these other gurus on here too.
Scott, that's what you're doing.
Happy Raid their channel.
Here, refresh
Happy Raid I had, they wouldn't tell me who it was.
Bet.
Yep, do that.
No subs on any of them.
When it sounds strange, but that's what they do. They come in, they do that. They help build up a channel.
And it's a breath, 1,000 Happy Raiders is a breath of fresh air from the odd bad apple.
Right? So I've heard a lot about that, and that's what they come in and do. They come in, they do all that. So we have JP, which we already have one of those. Just saying, we got one of those right here. Welcome,
that JP's
JP.
not me. That one's not me though.
JP, this is the same happy rate I had before because JP was in that one.
Oh, it was you that had it. I
Yeah,
knew I
had a
heard
happy-
somebody had it.
I had
Louis,
a happy rate.
hello.
Was it? No, not this last Friday. A Friday before last. And it was this group. JP was in that group. Welcome back,
Yeah, I saw
Happy
it.
Raiders.
I saw you release that video. It said, "I am the victim. I was a victim." I was like, "Oh, geez, what did he get into now?"
Nothing
I
bad.
heard about that on somebody else's channel too. Somebody else got that. And they just started saying hi to everybody. And so, your live chat, according to my phone, is 251. Because Justin went out and came back in, your live chat is at 271. 271 people are in your chat.
It was way over that just a little bit ago.
Maybe they're trying to counter all the not happy raids we all get. Because if that's all they're doing, they don't bother me.
I don't know. They won't tell. Last time I had one of them come in and talk to me, but they wouldn't say what the channel was that sent them.
You click so if anybody is in your chat, they've made a channel. It doesn't mean they have content. It means they have a channel.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So if you click their name, you can go see. That's why Lynn was saying,
Yeah, but the ones that I went and saw, they didn't have any information.
No. You know what? For a long time, I didn't have anything in there either. I didn't have liked videos. I didn't have content at all. I just chatted. You didn't see anything.
Yeah.
You
just saw my picture and that was it.
Yeah, you can hide all that too.
And it really could just be a bunch of random people coming in.
Trying to be YouTube good compared to what has been happening.
There's been a ton of trolls lately, and
they're just coming in trying to make YouTube okay. I hope.
Yeah, these people are okay. They're not trolling. They're just
nope. They're just coming in being like happy raid and your sub count has jumped.
Yep.
Tremendously.
Sub or
here count.
Now they're all leaving. I'm watching it drop.
Last time it happened, they left and then they came back again.
As long as they're being good, that's all that counts.
Right.
Yeah.
But I heard about that hashtag happy raid, so I think it's just people trying to make some of the dumb stuff right.
One of them just subscribed to me. Thank you.
Well, I think you got more than one, but
thank you, Daniel Rohr. Kid of YouTube too. Thank you. I think they're frozen. There they are.
no, I think it might be you.
No, he's not frozen.
No, he came back. We all spun at the same time.
I didn't spin.
Yes, you did. Well, maybe not on your phone, but you spun. I only have 17 thumbs up. That's good. At least in the moment. I don't know if I refreshed enough, but. That's why I'm always leery about knocking somebody out. I always let them chat first before I take them out.
Not like Jennifer Hayes.
What?
Not like Jennifer Hayes. She'll just block people at random. Problem with her phone or something.
I don't know. Well, I think maybe because we do everything, like, I don't go on the computer a lot, so I do everything on my phone. You have to be really super careful. Like, I accidentally hid, Tommy was in a chat the other day, and I went to show his comment, and my thumbs didn't cooperate, and I
Completely
accidentally
hit it.
and it wasn't anything bad. So then I had to teach those people how to go unhide it. I thought I was gonna have to get on my computer and hope I could find it and go fix it myself. Yeah, I don't. The last time she did it, she said she didn't drop her phone or anything, but but that happened to Justin one day too. He went into David Carboot Picker's live one morning, and right after no, it was David. Peter's the one that knocked you out.
That's what I'm saying. Peter's the one that sat on his phone wrong.
Peter sat on his phone or something, totally knocked Justin out of the chat, but left him in the live. I was like, what the heck is going on? Keating's on his way.
No, what?
Because it turned sideways.
Alright, go make some breakfast.
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to.
No,
You're hungry. It's not even 1 a.m.
nope.
It will be around time of dinner though. What's that randy?
At the
At the moment. Why is it everybody else is working and we're just chilling?
because we're on vacation.
Right?
3D's working harder than Clip is, though.
Cliff's looking at something. Cliff's always working in the background, though. See, he's working on something, I told you.
Right?
He just waits until I go on live somewhere to break out his cool stuff, and then he's like, I'm gonna show Marie now, I'm gonna list it.
I got me a command hook so I can put it on the top of my trifold and then hang a hanger on it, take pictures of shirts.
That'll work.
I got that off of somebody else on here. I can't remember who's told me that.
Oh, you know what I got the other day at Walmart for like half off?
It was $47.40.
Yeah, but it was like half off. I got me one of those professional stand-up, you hang the clothes on them and you can steam them.
I bought a steamer today too.
No, mine you can hang the clothes on.
Yeah, she got one of those, what is it, a Rowenda or something like that?
Yeah,
Rowenta.
you can hang the clothes on them and steam it. So they hang on there and you can steam. You don't have to, like, try and lay them down or anything. I found it in the clearance section at Walmart. So you go figure, right?
You? Clearance section, Walmart?
I don't know what that is.
We're about to go find out tomorrow or two.
Are we going to Walmart tomorrow?
We gotta go shopping.
Oh.
They got them hamburgers you really like.
Oh, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow.
Do you like it, crispy? Is it a good one? It was the cheapest one Walmart had.
Yeah. Well, I have another one, but I don't particularly care for it. We did get it at like $5 at a garage sale, but it's one of those ones you can clean your kitchen and steam your clothes all at the same time. Like, yeah.
You never used it, but you have it. Okay, I'll let you know how it works.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have the Shark too. The one you can clean your kitchen and. The one I got at Walmart isn't a Shark. It's a Rwanda, but
Rowenta.
it's the one you can stand up and hang your clothes off of and steam it.
So you can steam and take pictures too.
Yeah, I can steam and take pictures, so I don't have to worry about it. It's a Fry Daddy thing that we were looking at. Wait, whoa. Yeah. The Ninja Fry thingy we were looking at.
Yeah.
It wasn't over half off though.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys.
Up here, I have a spindle with all my labels and tape. And then my car strip is up there. And then over here
What?
is where I hang my tape.
So I'm assuming that's not a water pipe since you can get your tape on there.
No, it's a dowel rod.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I do have a water pipe over there that I have hangers hanging on.
Hey, it worked. Just make sure they're not too heavy. Don't break it. Like, you know, some of us do a closet rod that's over a washer and dryer.
Hey,
That's me, not you.
I can go find a hanger. Hold on. Oh, that hanger is nasty yellow.
Do you think they'd be mad if I loaded up that dresser and took it home?
I think they would.
I don't think it'll fit my car.
I don't think it will.
You only do that when you use Justin's credit card when you check in.
Crap! Go change the credit card.
She used
Go change the credit card.
reused hers.
Damn it! It's not mine. Go change the credit card. By the way, it's linked to the same bank account, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna go to bed now.
Well, if you gotta be up early in the morning, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, gotta be up at 6 to wake up my daughter so she can get ready for school, and then I go back to bed for about 40 minutes and then wake back up.
You do know tomorrow is. Oh wait, tomorrow's Monday. Never mind, I'm on vacation. Never mind. I'm like, it's Saturday. What are you talking about? Never mind.
Tomorrow is today.
Right?
Today's Monday.
Right?
Already today. I gotta go to bed today and wake up today.
All right, Scott. Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you
Nice
for
meeting you,
joining me.
Scott.
Thank you for putting up with me. I will catch you
You
all
didn't do
later.
nothing.
What?
You didn't do nothing to put
Right?
up
I'm
with.
thinking he all put up. He put up
You
with
just
us.
sat. You just sat in the corner quietly this whole time.
Right? He put up with us.
So thanks for putting up with us.
No problem.
Right?
It was nice to meet you, Scott.
Love you too, Justin.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us.
Cliff, thank you.
Good night, Christy.
Good night, all.